And welcome to an Eternium video. I'm going to do some more experiments into Bracer of Mastery and how useful is it for experience farming. Last time out in part 1 I ran with my usual experience farming gear but took out all my champion levels and it made absolutely no difference whatsoever, so I'm taking a different approach this time. I've crafted rare level 71 to 73 items, apart from the pants and boots, which I'll explain as we get to them. I've got my usual experience farming jewellery, but I'll explain how that feeds into this overall build as well. On the gear itself, it's all haste and ability rate across the board. Even on the mantle, I've not put any fire damage in on the trinkets, just haste and ability rate. Haste and ability rate on absolutely everything. Haste ability rate, I've added movement speed to the boots and pants just so it can actually move about without going at snail's pace. The weapons, haste ability rate, haste and ability rate. If this was a experienced farmer, then this gear would be epic, and the third stat to add in would be plus experience across the board. Those would be legendaries with experience added on. The necklace is these are the ones I made perfect previously. If this was an AMB event, it'd be 225 haste, 225 ability rate, 225 vitality, and I think 150 experience. And then we've got power, haste, ability rate, experience, and power, vitality, ability rate, experience. What I'm going to do is simulate a champion level 700 character. I'm thinking, how do we get to that? So we've got 250 champion points assigned through the utility, 200 on the defense. I put in 100 on haste, not touch power at all. You think, well, that's 150. Where's the other 150 coming from? And it's because I've got these plus 100 power enchants on the jewellery, and if you were to add in a champion level to power, you'd get 2 power. So if I've got 300 power coming from them, that's equivalent to 150 champion levels. So 550 plus 150 is 700. So that's our starting position. Weapons much weaker than last time. What I'm going to do is 3 runs of trial 80 with this regular bracer, then take an average time of those, and then 3 runs of trial 80 with a bracer of mastery and take an average of those and see how we come out. This is the second attempt at the video. The first time round I did 1 run of trial 80, and the one with no bracer came out about 20 seconds faster, so it made me realise I need to take an average over several runs. So we'll see how this one pans out. So let's go. Are we on the right character? Yes. Trial 80. One thing that I'm going to change in this run as well is the Kara fight. I think I skewed the results again last time by tackling her minions irrespective of whether I could kill them or not, or kill her without them buffing her, which definitely slowed down the run with the Bracer of Mastery, so that may have impacted those results as well. Just going to run around. I'm going to diving. I'm worried that I haven't got enough mods, but we're looking good now. Right, we're going to take an average so that silly things like this don't matter so much. Let's make a bit of use of that talisman of power. So I use the vortex to interrupt the minion attempting to buff Kara. That's a damaged one, so it doesn't matter. So that run is 146. Let's jump straight in with the second run. That's an impressive explosion. Quite a few elites in that group, so that should hopefully be enough to pull her out if we deal with these. Yeah. Should finish her in 122, so quite a difference in that run. And I think the final run, I was just going to do 3 of each, or 3 with each, and see how we bear. Try not to get too far ahead of everything. Have any problem pulling her out, hopefully with this group. And 133. Okay, that's not bad. So, okay, so those run times 146, 122, and 133. Interestingly, averages out at 133 and 2/3 of a second. So, that's quite a nice split between those 3 runs. Sort of looks like it hit 2 extremes and one right in the middle. So next up is to swap out our bracer here. We've got 97 haste and 99 ability rate. This has got slightly less haste and one less ability rate. It makes 0 difference overall to the build. With 5.6 hits before, we're still 5.6 hits. That's in reality going to be 5.5, and one ability rate isn't going to change us from 38% if we went up to 2381, which I can't do through champion levels. So at least that makes no difference whatsoever. So it's now just a case of running 3 trial 80s with a death from above bracer and see how that goes. Be nice if they were always snow maps. Obviously these are a lot slower than the runs that I did before, which were under a minute, but that is purely down to the weapons, with shatter at this level being more important than anything. Slightly awkward map. It should be enough now. Make use of the Talisman of Power. So the Bracer Mastery first run 133, which was our average last time. Okay, next run with the Mastery. As much as I've said I hate caves, with the drop analysis that I'm doing, I'm starting to like them, especially for Frostbeam on mobile. Maybe not so much on other devices, but Kara Frostbeam mobile in a cave is actually really good. This one should be a faster run. To use Frost Nova on the minion to stop her casting, so 121 that time. And the final run. would say with these weapons and this armour, if I was to tackle this with no champion levels, then yes, there probably is an impact, but at the moment we're not seeing anything from Bracer of Mastery. Certainly nothing that can't be overcome with better weapons. And 127 for the third run. Okay, so the 3 runs with a Bracer of Mastery were 133, 121 and 127, so that averages out at 127 as well. So difference between the two, 6 seconds. It's only a relatively small sample, but it's better than just one trial. Only one run with a Bracer of Mastery was faster than with a regular bracer, and that was only by 1 second. The slowest run that I had with the Bracer of Mastery came out at the sort of second fastest, or the average run for no bracer. So I'm still erring on Bracer of Mastery for farming. No, you're wasting your glory still for that. If you wanted to farm higher trials, I would still say that the Frostbeam Sash or the Frostfire Sash is going to be far more impactful, and at 10 glory compared to 100 glory for a Bracer of Mastery, I know where I'd spend my glory first. But potentially there could be a part 3. I might look at some higher trials at a later date, but as it stands I am still sticking by my initial statement that Bracer of Mastery push item. Still don't worry about it for EXP farming. We shall see. If there's any questions, comments, suggestions, things that you think I've done wrong in this one, shout at me in the comments below and I shall get back to you there. And thank you very much for watching.